Are you thinking about buying a camera to make videos but not sure what to buy? In this video, we'll take a look at the action camera and talk about its pros and cons, what you can use it for, and my thoughts if you should be investing in one. In this episode, we are talking about the action camera. I'm sure by now you've heard of the company GoPro, and the camera that they are selling is an example of an action camera. These cameras are small and tough, and used in scenarios where standard cameras are not an option. Over the years, the category of action cameras has been really popular among consumers for a variety of reasons. But before we get into that, hey guys, my name is Hafiz, and if we're meeting for the first time, welcome to Roll Record. On this channel, I teach beginners how to make videos. I also share helpful tips and tools that can help you get started and go further in your video making journey. So if that's something that you are into, please consider subscribing. So yes, action cameras are really popular these days, and when they first came out, it was introduced as being the camera that you can use for surfing, skydiving, and pretty much everything action related. They are robust, compact, produces high quality video, and really easy to use. Earlier I mentioned GoPro as the brand that most people are most familiar with, but since then there have been other brands like DJI and Xiaomi joining the fray. These cameras continue to make improvements to a point where some consumers have decided to use them as their main video camera, even if their content is not action related. We'll get more into that shortly. But first, the pros and cons. Compact and light. A small form factor is important because you want to capture the action without having to worry about any kind of bulkiness. The more discreet and more adaptable the camera mounting is to your gear, the better. Robust. With all the action and potentially accident-prone activities that you will be using the camera for, the camera definitely needs to be rugged and be able to take a beating. Waterproof. Some action cameras are now waterproof straight out of the box, while some require waterproof housing to be able to use them in water. High quality video. An action camera definitely can shoot at 1080p and even higher. Easy to use. Now, the action camera is pretty similar to the point and shoot in a way where all you have to think about is just to press record, and you don't have to tinker too much with the settings. Good stabilization. Now, software stabilization on the action cams these days is very good. GoPro calls their version the Hypersmooth, while DJI Osmo Action is calling their version the Rocksteady, and this too, software stabilization is really amazing. The action camera comes with a fixed wide-angle lens, and this is because with a wide-angle lens, you can capture as much of the surroundings as possible. Lots of accessories, specifically where you can mount the action camera, and some examples are you can mount them on a helmet, you can wear a chest strap where then the camera is on your chest, and then there are some where you can use a suction cup to place the camera outside of a racing car, for example, and I've even seen one where you can attach it to a dog. LCD for previewing. It was only recently where it's now kind of like a standard feature of the action camera to include an LCD at the back of the camera, which allows you to help you frame your shot. With the accompanying app, it gives users the ability to record and preview from their phone, as well as transferring the footage wirelessly. No recording limit. This means you can record for as long as you want until your SD card fills up or your batteries run out, whichever comes first. Easy to edit. Now, action camera makers have a free editing software that includes templates for super quick and easy editing. Editing usually takes loads of time, and anything that can simplify the process is always great. Fixed lens. Unfortunately, you cannot change out the lens, so you only have a wide-angle lens to work with, which means you cannot get that blurry background look. Furthermore, this means you don't have optical zoom. You can zoom, but it's all done digitally, which in my honest opinion makes your footage look terrible. Battery life. Battery life isn't great, so you need extra batteries. Audio quality. Inbuilt microphones have been improved with every new version, but they are still not as good as having an external mic. However, that's not all bad news because from my understanding, GoPro has an accessory, or should I say an adapter, that allows you to connect an external microphone. An action camera, aside from just being action-related content, can be used for the following scenarios. So if you are in real estate, it's good to have an action camera because it's compact, you can easily attach it to a pole or maybe a drone, and due to its wide-angle lens, it allows you to showcase more area and in high quality. Vlogging and vacation. With or without a selfie stick, you don't have to extend your hand out too much because of the wide angle lens. And for some vloggers, they fix an external mic for better sound quality. Also, you can go about alone and still get great shots without troubling anyone to help to take them for you. Action cameras now are being used for rescue missions where humans are having difficulty assessing a survivor, for example. So what they do is they attach it to a dog, and the dog is able to squeeze into the tight spots so that they can have a better understanding of what they're dealing with. Webcam. If you own a GoPro, connecting it with a USB cable to your computer will allow you to use it as a webcam. When it comes to pricing, an action camera can cost anywhere from $200 to $600. GoPro is the market leader, or I would say the most popular option, but other brands like the DJI Osmo Action and budget ones like the Yeti are great alternatives. I'll be sure to leave some links in the description box below so you can check them out for yourself. It goes without saying that if you are doing action-oriented content, the action camera is undoubtedly the camera of choice. Also, with it being small, lightweight, durable, offers great stabilization and high video quality, makes this a camera of choice for vloggers who are always on the move and for real estate agents who want to showcase more areas of the inside or the outer parts of a house. Did I mention already that it is easy to use? Yep, so it's great for beginners and for someone who isn't too bothered with the controls. In addition to that, the simplified editing software provided by GoPro and DJI respectively makes editing a time-saving and hassle-free process. Last but not least, a few reminders. The lens is fixed, so if the wide look of an action camera is what you are okay with, then great. But if you want that nice blurry background, then you won't be able to get it with this camera. The other reminder is the batteries don't last very long, so please be sure to have extras if you plan to shoot for a longer period of time. In the next video, we'll talk about the DSLR and mirrorless camera. Like and share this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Interestingly, unreachable places. Interestingly,